Dear students, in this video lecture, I am going to explain the conditions of equilibrium for a concurrent force system in the space. When the force system is in equilibrium at a particular point in a space, then the resultant of that force system is zero. As we know that the components of resultant are Rx, Ry and Rz. In that condition will be equals to 0. Rx is defined as summation Fx, so it will be 0. Ry defined as summation Fy, it will be also equals to 0, and Rz equals to summation Fz, that become also equals to 0. Related to this topic, let us see a video. Let us see a numerical in this video. Numerical on equilibrium of a concurrent force system in the space is: determine the tension in cables AB, AC and AD if weight of cylinder is 160 kg. The weight we can say that the mass of the cylinder is given as 160 kg. Now you can observe in this case a cylinder is attached at point A, and for this cylinder, to keep this cylinder in equilibrium, 3 cables are used to support it. The cables are AB, AC and AD. The position of each point of the cable in different plane is given. Now, to find out the tension in each cable, the coordinates of a given point on the cable. So the cable is attached at point A, so entire system is concurrent at point A. With this case, to keep the cylinder at point A in equilibrium, the cables are attached so that we can say that the summation Fx is equals to 0, summation Fy is equals to 0 and summation of Fz is equals to 0. For this case, the concurrent force system at point A is defined as, with the forces vector TAC, vector TAB, vector TAD and a vector which is passing from the point A in downward direction as a weight WA. The coordinates of the given system are, you can observe the coordinates for each point. So the coordinates of A point, the A point is below this origin along the negative y-axis. So the parallel distance for this y-axis from the origin is given as minus 580 mm. So I have written this as minus 580 mm. As it is lying on the negative y-axis, so its x and z coordinate will be 0. Coordinate B. Coordinates of B, for that B point is defined in plane negative z-axis and negative x-axis. Therefore, y coordinate of this B point will be 0. And parallel distance of this point B from the origin parallel to the x-axis is minus 340 mm, and parallel distance of this point B from the origin to the negative z-axis is 250 mm, minus 250 mm. Then point C is on the axis Z. Therefore, its x and y coordinate will be 0. And it is on the positive z-axis. So, therefore, from the origin, the parallel distance to the z-axis is defined as 300 mm. So, it is positive 300 mm. Point D is having coordinates as it is defined in plane negative z-axis and positive x-axis. So the coordinates are parallel to x-axis. The distance from the origin for the point D is defined as 380 mm and it is positive 380 mm. Y coordinate will be 0 because point is defined in between negative z and positive x. Z coordinate will be parallel to this z axis. So the coordinate D, the coordinate of point D is minus 250 along the z axis. Now see the vectors TAC, TAB, TAD and W by using the resolution property of force when passing from one point to another point. The coordinates we have, we will take the reference of these all coordinates and we will solve the next part. In this numerical, we have to find out 4 force vectors: vector TAC, vector TAB, vector TAD and vector WA. Vector TAC will be find out with its 3 components along XYZ direction by using equation magnitude of TAC into unit vector passing from A to C. The coordinates of A and C we know that, and the formula for this we know that it is x2 minus x1 I cap plus y2 minus y1 j cap plus z2 minus z1 k cap upon x2 minus x1 whole square plus y2 minus y1 whole square plus z2 minus z1 whole square. So with this equation we have substituted the coordinates of A and C, means coordinates of C we have considered as x2, y2, and z2, and coordinates of A we have considered as x1, y1 and z1. By substituting coordinates in this equation of vector TAC, we have this equation: 0 TAC I cap plus 0.888 TAC j cap plus 0.459 TAC k cap. The second equation in the same manner, by considering a vector from point A towards B, we have written this equation as magnitude of TAB into unit vector passing from A to B. It means B minus A coordinates we have to define. B is x2 minus x2, y2, z2. A coordinates will be x1, y1, z1. By substituting in this equation, we have an equation of vector TAB in the format of I, J, K unit vector in Cartesian coordinates. So then TAD also, for that coordinates of D minus coordinates of A we have done, and we have found TAD in this equation, TAD vector in the Cartesian coordinate format. WA is directing in vertically downward direction and therefore it is minus WA into J cap. And WA we have to find out as mass is given 160 kg. So force minus of 160 into 9.81 and the magnitude is minus 1569.6 J cap, because it is downward, that's why minus sign. With this all 4 vectors we can find out the condition, we can find out the magnitude of the force TAB, TAC and TAD by using the conditions of equilibrium. Summation Fx equals to 0. For this case I have take addition of all the I component of the force. Then for this I got the equation in the form of 0 TAC minus 0.474 TAB plus 0.515 TAD. First term as unknown I have taken as TAC, second term I have taken as TAB, third term I have taken as TAD. Then Summation Fy I have applied. For this case, I got the equation of y component 0.888 TAC 0 plus 0.808 TAB plus 0.786 TAD, and W is also acting along y-axis, so it is minus 1569.6, and I got this equation. So with this case, 0.886 TAC plus 0.808 TAB plus 0.786 TAD equals to 1569.6. As I said, it is as equation number 2 with 3 unknown. Now third equation, summation of Fz equals to 0 I have applied. With that, all the components along the z direction I have taken in addition. Now 0.459 minus 0.348 TAB minus 0.339 TAD equals to 0. I have said this as equation number 3. I have solved these three equations simultaneously on the calculator, and I got the magnitude of TAB is equals to 558.913 Newton, TAC equals to 803.679 Newton, and TAD equals to 514.416 Newton. With this case, I have found the magnitude of the tension force in each cable segment. I hope you understand how to apply the concept of equilibrium of a concurrent force system for the numerical and to find out the unknown terms which are asked. Thank you.